I get an opportunity to introduce our next speaker, candidate for the office of Congress, Ms. Katie Hill!
Thank you guys for organizing this. This is awesome. So we're here to celebrate Steve Knight's retirement, right? And
Yes, we are.
there's been a lot of things that have made me think that Steve Knight is ready to retire. But the thing that made me the most convinced that he wants to retire was the day that he voted to take away health care from 23 million Americans, including 50,000 of his own constituents right here in our communities. I have an extremely personal connection to why healthcare is a fundamental need that we have to have, and that it's wrong for us to take away healthcare from 23 million Americans. Back in 2010, right before my husband and I got married, he was off of health insurance because he started a new job. This was before the ACA took effect. Well, the day of my bridal shower, he came back and was like, man, my chest is really hurting, and he's having some trouble breathing, but he didn't have health insurance, and so we're like, okay, well, we don't want to go to the ER because we knew that that was going to be a healthcare bill that we couldn't afford. And so he ended up waiting for a few days. We're just waiting to see what would happen. And finally it got to the point where he just could not breathe. And he went to the clinic, and they ended up telling him, you need to go to the ER right now because your lung is 100% collapsed. We ended up $200,000 in debt. Started off our marriage by having to move back in with his parents. My dad had to co-sign on a car for me way later in life than I wanted to. But the reality is that we were lucky. We had help. We were able to, get back on our feet. It put us behind a little bit, but we were okay. But if we had a home or kids, I can't even imagine what this could have done to our lives. What it comes down to is that Steve Knight either doesn't care about people, the 23 million people that he's saying that he wants to take away health insurance from, or he's telling us he's ready to retire. And I'm going with the second one. So thank you so much for being here. It's up to us to do it, and I'm ready to do it with you. Thank you.